Hey y'all, hey, it's your girl Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, we're getting into the Hookup Season 1, Episode 6, The Sweet Life for Some. Okay, this episode was very juicy. It was a whole lot of mess, baby, and I was here for it. So let's go ahead and get in. So we open up this episode very spicy with Nola, Tokyo, and Kayla showering and making the face watch. And I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed the views as well. But Miss Tokyo, she's over there stirring up her little pot because, she knows Ray, or not Ray Face, what is his name? The Face is going to go run his mouth. And that's exactly what she wants him to do, okay? So the cast gets together, they go out to party, and I cannot lie, everyone looked good as fuck. I cannot lie. Even Mommy G, okay? Mommy G looked like she done took a shower and everything. No shade. But girl, Kayla in that mug turned up every which way but loose, okay? She is in there twerking on any and everybody. And as she should be. Like, play the game, Kayla. I see you. No shade. Big Lex came out, performed. She ate it up, girl. Farrah and that motherfucker turned up too. Okay, so they was just all turned up and they were having a ball, and I loved it. I loved to see it. So everybody's leaving the club. They done tore that mug down. Okay, so they go to exit, and Kayla tried to be where the niggas at. Okay, she said, "Where the niggas is at, where the niggas is at." I tried to be where the niggas is at. Girl, the way I cackled, she said, I'm trying to be over here. What the niggas at? Girl.
What the hood niggas at?
So once everyone gets on their sprinters, the men start discussing, when we get back to this house, we got to send somebody home. So Ray Face points out that Moses and Levi, they got a thing for Miss Kayla, okay? I got a thing for you, baby, you know. Don't want to take it slow. I want to get to know ya, okay? He said, them two niggas over there on that dad, they got a thing for Miss Kayla, okay? And not only does Ray Face clock Moses and Levi's tea, but he clocked his own tea as well. And he said, him and Mommy G messed around the night before. And the only reason why he messed with her is because he didn't want to take 5 shots. Like, it was like a dare. Like, this man just keeps embarrassing her and himself multiple times, okay? Over and over again. Like, it's ridiculous. On national, like, this is like a national TV platform type of thing. Like, what? I'm confused. What are you not understanding? And then you keep going back and you're the one who keeps sleeping with her. Like, I'm just, hello? So they make it back to the house, and it's elimination time. They call up YBZ and Nola and Levi, okay? And they ask Levi, like, you have to pick. Basically, they told him, y'all got to pick one person. That person going to be y'all match. So, Levi picks Kayla. And honestly, I think he chose Kayla because it seemed like Nola was safe. Like, if they was having any kind of elimination, Nola would be safe because she's already up there as one of the choosers. I think if Nola was sitting down, like, Levi would have definitely chose Nola. No shade. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments below. Do y'all think he would have still chose Miss Kayla? Or if he would have chose Nola? So they asked Kayla if she wants to be matched with Levi. And of course she says yes. But, she says she thinks Levi's scared of the cootie cat, okay? Like, he wants to mentally be stimulated, and attached to somebody before they just hook up. And Kayla done already been there and done that. Like, boo, this not NowThatsTV. Hello? And let me say this. Miss Nola, fix that face.
Make that face. Ooh.
Fix that back.
Fix that face.
Okay. Fix that back.
So they didn't ask Nola who she chooses. And Nola chooses Ethan. And baby, Ethan is shocked just like everybody else is shocked. Because where did this come from, But Ethan comes up and, they ask Ethan if he's staying. And he says he's staying, safe. And baby, let me tell y'all now, I'm about to read the chinny chin chin hairs off of Mr. Yellow Beezy, okay? So they asked, yeah, YBZ, okay, who he chooses. And of course he drags it out, okay? Talking about he was feeling Nola. Huh? When was you feeling Nola? Like, when did y'all even talk? Like, I'm so confused. Like, excuse me? Then proceeds to say, this is why I messed with Marie. She moves different. And she's more this than you. And, like, just comparing Marie to Nola. Like, and then addresses Nola, about her putting her hands on Marie. In my opinion, you don't have to belittle somebody else when, you weren't going to pick her regardless. And let's call a spade a spade. He was not going to pick Nola regardless. Like, he likes them vanilla, he likes them snow. So I was just so confused where he was going with this, but then I seen him for what it was. Okay, he was just trying to belittle her and embarrass her on TV. But guess what, Bookie? Guess what? You got embarrassed too, boo. So he goes on to say, okay, all of this stuff I don't like about Nola is the reason why I'm choosing Marie. And Marie said, no, ma'am. No shade. No, ma'am. I'm really not jacking that. And that's words to Joyce. Free bands. Because she clocked it. Hello? Marie said the same exact thing that I said. Okay? You don't have to bring up this woman when you choose, and you're talking about me and my personality. You could have said anything that has to do with me because you chose me. Like, I like her personality. She's loyal. She's my type. But no, you chose to try and make a show out of Nola because he was still upset about how Nola violated earlier. Okay, how she violated Marie earlier. And with Marie telling him the information about how they was talking about him in the group chat. Well, not the group chat, but the, little sister circle when they got to vote people out and stuff. So he was still feeling jaded about that, okay? And let me say this. Shout out to Marie. Shout out to you, sister. Okay? I knew something deep down in my spirit fucked with you, okay? Shout out to you, Bookie. So now, YBZ is back on the couch for eliminations. You see how them tables turn? You see how them tables turn? Okay? And now Marie gets to choose who she wants to couple with. So, sister, you dropped the ball, sister. You dropped the ball, but I see why. But she chooses Ray Face. Girl, out of everyone. Boo. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Boo. Okay? However, the pickings were slim, I will say, okay? Because you can't choose Moses. Because Tokyo gonna be on that ass like white on rights, okay? Moses is on locked, okay? He is not qualified, okay? Girl, Aaron the plumber, he is not qualified. So, I see where she went with picking Ray Face, but girl, no shade, sister. You dropped that ball. Now, as Ray Face walks up, I see he splouts up YBZ. And from that moment, I knew, oh, he about to play in her face, baby. And he sure did. So they asked Ray Face, if he wants to stay with Marie. Girl, his messy ass said, nope. Girl, at this point, I poured a shot. Because, hello, like, he and on top of that, girl, YBZ rejoicing. Like, girl, So, girl, they asked Ray Face, well, who do you choose? And he chooses Mommy G, of course, where her stinking pussy at. Girl, but now, Mommy G tried to choose before Ray Face and the Face because she said, baby, I'm not a one-man woman, okay? I like multiple niggas. And she did pull out that N-word, okay? But she ends up choosing the Face. Like, I could not make this up if I tried to. Like, this was so crazy. Like, Mommy G said Ray Face belonged to the streets. Like, girl, both of y'all belong to the streets, okay? No shade. Like, this show is hilarious. Like, I really love this type of content because you cannot make this up. So they asked, are these the permanent couples for tonight? And as soon as they said that, girl, Levi's eyes cut to Nola, girl. From there, I was like, oh, Miss Kayla, you in trouble, girl. You is in trouble, girl. Okay, so they asked Ethan, do you choose Nola or Barbie? Girl, and he chooses Barbie. Like, he told Nola, like, I'm feeling Barbie. I can't lie. So Nola went Girl, she's supposed to go sit on the couch. She talk about she got a connection with YBZ. No, just sit down, baby. You looking embarrassing. You embarrassing yourself, Bookie. You embarrassing yourself. So Levi wants to choose Nola so bad. Like, if I was Kayla, I would have been like so uncomfortable. But baby, he ends up choosing Nola. Like I said, like in the beginning, if Nola was, on the couch, he would have chose Nola first. And he said he was scared of Miss Kayla. He's scared of bunk life. Okay. So production claims, it's too late for Levi to want to be switching up these partners and stuff. Like, there's only 2 connections. So at this point, Kayla, Nola, and Levi ends up back on the couch. Okay. So the couples we have left standing is Ethan and Barbie, and Mommy G and Rayface. So production lets them know the couples who made it, Ethan, Barbie, Mommy G, and the Face, they won hotel rooms, and Miss Tokyo is livid, and I would be too, because y'all talking about there's only 2 legit couples. Like, do you not see me and Moses? Like, excuse me, don't play in my face. And we won a truth or dare. Like, where's our spa and all of this and all? Like, excuse me. So Levi in the corner whispering sweet nothings to Kayla. Don't fall for it, sis. Ride. So out of everybody, Nola checks on YBZ. The same woman he tried to belittle, tried to humiliate. Now he's in a confessional talking about, shout out to Nola. She a real one. Like, vote him off the show, please. Thank you. Like, thank you for your services. Sir, you are no longer needed. Goodbye. So we see Nola now talking to Levi, and she basically asked Levi, what I stated earlier, if she was on the couch, would he chose her? And he was honest. And, he said he didn't know how to control or react to the situation because he felt bad for everybody. Like, he knew if he picked Nola, it would hurt Kayla. He knew if he picked Kayla, Nola would look at him sideways. He just thought, you up here with me, we're the choosers, you're safe, but that's not how it went. So Rayface a fool, child. He's basically like a comedian, no shade. He tried to say Kayla was like trying to lure him to her room and stuff, and Kayla let it be known, like, sir, you dealt with Mommy G, you not hitting this. Simple. Like, simple, Kayla, simple, period. So we switch over to our couples, and the couples are out and about. It looked like they went and got something to eat and then went back to the hotel rooms. And let me say this, NowThatsTV. Okay, y'all got on point, okay? Because them hotel rooms are cute, nice, and luxurious, okay? They definitely booked the king-size suite, with the corner, with the balcony, and the city view. Them hotel rooms was very nice, okay? So Barbie and Ethan are vibing, checking out the balcony, checking out the hotel room. Mommy G and the Face, they get to their hotel room. Somehow they end up in the next hotel room. I don't know. Mommy G was upset about, them not getting a bigger hotel room or something. And no shade all tea, Rayface couldn't understand a thing she was, not Rayface, the Face, could not understand a thing she was saying. Like, he just looking at her like, okay, so you want to get in the shower or the bath? Like, and baby, they end up getting in the bath, okay? I was definitely checking out water to see what color that water was. No shade, okay? Then they was kissing, like, wasn't she just with, you know what, never mind. But baby, that's all I have for y'all today. This episode was very entertaining and juicy. Let me know what y'all think about this episode. How y'all feel about, Levi, Kayla, and Nola's situation in the comments. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe to my channel. It's free, no shade. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Mwah. No bars.